Hi everyone, Vince here. Today we're checking out two new money making apps to see if they're actually worth our time or not. I hope you enjoy. First up, we have MintKarma, easy gift cards. And this is what MintKarma looks like when you first launch it up. Top left corner of the screen, you'll notice that we are running on a points-based currency system, almost 2,500 points there at the moment in my balance. Underneath the points, you're going to find your minimum cash out for PayPal currency. Here in Australia, it's $3 USD for 5,250 points. Next, we have a daily quest system. And this quest system just generally rewards you for more activity you do within the application. I'm pretty sure you guys get the gist of that. Before we look at anything else, let's go check out the cash out options, at least here in Australia. So I only have three options available here. We have PayPal currency, Apple currency, and Google Play currency. You can actually change your region though, so please keep that in mind. If your region's on the list, you may be in luck. But you'll find that there is actually a worldwide option as well. And now this worldwide option supports PayPal cash outs. So technically, you should be able to get PayPal worldwide, as long as PayPal is supported in your country. And here you can see the different minimum cash outs required. As I'm flicking through the amounts, it goes all the way up to $50 everyone. So some pretty high minimum amounts there for points needed in my opinion. Although you do get a redemption bonus of points, so that's quite nice. Although for Apple currency, it's a $15 minimum, and Google Play, a $10 minimum. So a bit disappointing there with the high minimum cash out needed, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. Let's move on to the earning methods. So MintKarma's main priority is to get you guys to complete gaming offers, okay? And this is generally an offer wall service in my opinion, so please keep that in mind. This means lots of multi-tiered rewarded offers. So if you don't really have time, this may not be the best option for you. But for people that like to complete these multi-tiered rewards, you may be in luck. I will say though, they do have a playtime rewards area. I really appreciate when developers include playtime rewards for people that don't like completing surveys. But something to mention here is that MintKarma actually does have offers within their playtime rewards section, such as good sorting match 3 puzzle, 807 coins per task, up to 2,176 in total. And the reason for that is because these type of advertisers have caught on that people just leave their phones on idle while generating points. So now you have to complete certain levels in order to get rewarded. You see what I mean here, everyone? Going through, you don't get your actual main prizes until the end. So I have to get to level 80 to get the main 800 coin prize. Again, I understand why they're doing that. I just thought I'd mention it. And when it comes to the pay per minute system, most of these games are generally paying average to below average in my opinion here, with a majority only giving me under $1 there, around 90 cents or so if I'm lucky. And if I actually go through and complete it all the way into the end. Taking a deep dive into Cash Empire here, you can see that we can play for a certain number of minutes to get a certain number of coins. Again, these low pay rates are pretty disappointing, and you can probably get much better elsewhere in my opinion, at least right now. But the opportunity is there. Hey, I just thought I'd mention, if you enjoy what I do here on YouTube every single week, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm hoping to hit 200 likes today. Without you guys, I won't be able to do that, so thank you all so much for all the support lately. You are all amazing. Cheers. They also do have something called App Prize Rewards, which apparently rewards you the more you play. At least for myself here in Australia, I only have a task-based system, so in reality, it's literally like a multi-tiered reward, guys. No real difference to what you can get on the offer wall itself. They do have a time-based section, but that's completely empty. Now, jumping over to the offer wall, you're gonna notice we have a promoted offers area, which apparently has earning boosts there, guys. So every single one of these offers available will have a 5% earning boost applied to it today. Now, I really do like this kind of system, but then it begs the question, why not just have the prices permanently increased instead of having these days where percentage boosts are applied? Something I'll never quite understand about these money-making app developers is that they really throttle players' abilities to earn. And I do understand that they have to make money as well, but they don't realize the more money they give the players, the more the players will actually use their app. Because jumping over to the 70 offers available right now on MintKarma for myself, the prices themselves are actually pretty average to below average. Really nothing too spectacular in my opinion. In fact, everyone, when it comes down to it, these developers are actually the same people that have brought you Cash Karma and MintKarma. These rates are exactly the same as what you'd get on their other applications in my opinion. Like this Call of Dragons offer, you could probably get this on other offer walls for literally like 5 times more the reward. And this is exactly what I'm trying to say, everyone. When it comes to certain offers on certain offer walls, you really have to be careful you're not getting completely undercut. This is what it looks like when you go through and start an offer, by the way. You can see here that you can get scratcher rewards up to a certain amount of points, while also getting Karma play points as well. Every single one of these multi-tiered rewards will give you a certain number of these Karma play points, which then you can go and access scratchies with, okay? And the scratchy system is something that MintKarma and MintKarma and playtime, all these Karma apps really like to push, while I just really don't find the scratchy system that good in my opinion. This is what the scratchy area looks like, by the way. Essentially, just think of it that a scratchy appears, you scratch it, you watch an ad, and then you get like a few coins in return. There is also a rarity system to the scratchy cards as well, where some of the cards will pay a lot better than the others, but the chances of you actually getting a good prize are very slim. Looking at the offers in progress section, I've taken on a little slot machine application to see how far I can get. And I am very happy to say that MintKarma actually does track your gameplay time properly, because I found that a lot of money making apps out there don't even track the actual progress you're making in the game, which completely breaks it and wastes your time. So you'll notice the little ticks next to complete level 15 and complete level 30. And looking at my earning history here, you can see that Vegas Casino Slots has actually managed to generate me a few dollars, which is quite nice all in all. The last offer I did gave me $1.10 USD. If you're going to do the same offers that I'm doing, let me give you some advice, alright? When it comes to these casino apps, you need to realize the reason why they pay so much is because they're hoping that you spend money within them. Even though these are free slot machines, right? With fake money, the whole point is that you waste all your money and then you actually purchase in-game items, okay? So the best thing I can recommend you do is grind it out, because I played this app for hours, man, like 5 hours straight to get around $1 or $2 worth of USD. But always bet on the lowest amount you can to grind it out. As soon as you start taking risks, that's when you start losing all your currency. Just pick your offers very carefully. I did this app just for today's video. They do have the bonus tab as well, where Digital Turbine is, and you can watch some video ads to earn like 3 or 4 coins. Really not worth your time in my opinion again. And they also have an achievement area where you can get these badges that will give you coins as a reward. So that's pretty cool actually. I do like the fact that they will give you extra bonuses the more progress you make within MintKarma itself. But again, this is the same concept as MintKarma and playtime. You guys know the drill. If you guys do want to join MintKarma, you're more than welcome to use my code. You get 300 points for free when you use my code or you use my link, which I'll leave in the description below. So is MintKarma actually legit and worth our time? Since MintKarma is from a reputable company, I have no doubts they're legit, everyone, but that doesn't really mean it's worth your time in all circumstances. So what I recommend you do is check it out, see if the rates are acceptable to yourself, and then give it a try if you want. I really do wish they increased the prices of their rewards though, because at the moment I feel like the players aren't getting what they're owed. But that's just my opinion. Let's move on to the next app. Next up, we have Magic Words. And this is what Magic Words looks like when you first launch it up. Top left corner of the screen, you have your coin-based currency system. You can see that I almost have 1 cent worth of USD currency. And the reason for that, everyone, is because 10,000 coins converts into 1 cent USD. And that's because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a new Givvy application. That's right, we haven't seen Givvy on the channel in a very long time with a brand new app, and it looks like they've finally done it. Now, is it actually worth our time? Well, just like a majority of the Givvy apps out there, if not all of them, I have some pretty sad news for you all. But before I dive into that, let me just explain how it works. We have all the same cash out options that every single Givvy application does give us, alright? So please keep that in mind. Givvy applications have a very low cash out of around 35 cents or so USD. And while that sounds great and all, you're going to realize why it's so low in a second. You see, everyone, Magic Words is a crossword type of game where all you need to do is match the words together, and then slowly over time, advertisements will play, and then you get a tiny percentage of that ad revenue. So it's not so much that the game itself is giving you the revenue, it's the actual ads that you're watching in the background. I have to say, over the years, the Givvy apps are probably one of the slowest way to make money online I've ever seen, and I really don't understand why. They come out with these like little cool ideas, but then they really reduce the amount of money you guys earn. In fact, everyone, their earning rate is capped out at around 10 cents per hour here in Australia. So you really have to think about how slow that actually is. Plus, Magic Words has a really hard time closing down. Like, you essentially have to spam every button on your phone to actually get it to respond. Crazy enough, there's an earning limit as well of around 20 to 30 cents per day. To be fair, Magic Words does have an offer wall system, but just like every Givvy application out there, they probably have some of the lowest rates on the market, which is extremely disappointing, because for people that don't really know how these offer walls work, they may think these rates are really solid, but in reality, they are absolutely terrible in my opinion. The perfect example, CPX Research here, giving us surveys that really should give us $1 or so USD, only giving us around 20 to 30 cents. And that's if we're lucky. Most of them are around 6 cents, everyone, for full-length surveys. We have some major problems going on here. I just don't understand why the developer is doing this. Don't get me wrong, I understand more money for them, but it's like, why screw your players over? They clearly heavily have leaned into AI art as well, which I'm not really opposed to. But it's like, if you're undercutting the art that bad, shouldn't you give more money to the players then at least? Mind you, this is my opinion, but this definitely looks like AI art to the max. Where they do have a referral system where you can earn 10 cents instantly, plus 20% of your friends earning for free without affecting them, and they also get a bonus as well by joining with your code, which I will link in the description below for people that do want to try this out. I'm just struggling to come up with reasons why you really should. Realistically, the only reason that I can think of is that I did withdraw pay currency and I was paid out instantly without any issues whatsoever. So that was cool to see. It is legitimate, everyone. But it did take me like 4 hours nearly to earn that money. So that's pretty sad. So look, completely up to you if you want to use Magic Words. I just don't see the point right now. I think it pays literal pennies. And I like the idea, but they just did not nail it this time at all. Either way, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will catch you all in a few days. Check out my channel for almost 1,000 money making reviews. Stay safe out there.